Have you ever noticed something strange? Some fathers will work their entire lives to provide for their children, yet struggle to say three simple words: "I'm proud of you." For many people, those words are heard often, but for others, they spend years waiting to hear them. Sometimes they never do. It's easy to assume this means a father doesn't care. But psychology suggests something much more complicated. Sometimes, the hardest emotions to express are the deepest ones. Many fathers grew up in a world where emotions weren't encouraged. Boys were often taught to be strong, to stay quiet, to solve problems instead of talking about them. Showing love wasn't always done through words, it was shown through actions. Working overtime, fixing things around the house, driving you where you needed to go, making sacrifices that were never mentioned. To them, providing was a way of saying, "I love you," even if the words never came. Psychologists call this emotional modeling. We often express love in the same ways we experienced it growing up. If someone was rarely praised as a child, they may genuinely love their own children, while still finding praise uncomfortable. Not because they don't feel it, but because they never learned how to express it. Imagine trying to speak a language you've never been taught. You know what you want to say. You simply don't know how to say it. For many fathers, emotional expression feels exactly like that. Another reason is fear. It may sound surprising, but some parents worry that too much praise will make their children complacent. They believe encouragement should come through pushing harder, correcting mistakes, setting higher expectations. In their minds, they're helping you become stronger. But from the child's perspective, it can feel as though nothing is ever enough. Let me ask you something. Did your father express love through words or through actions? I'd love to hear your experience in the comments. Of course, every family is different. Some fathers truly struggle to connect emotionally. Others openly express affection. But for many, love isn't absent. It's simply translated into a different language. The difficult part is that children don't always understand that language. They remember the words that were never spoken, more than the sacrifices that were quietly made. As adults, many people begin seeing their parents differently. They realize their father wasn't emotionally distant because he didn't care. He was emotionally limited by the example he inherited. That realization doesn't erase the hurt, but it can replace confusion with understanding. Because sometimes, people don't love us less. They simply love us in ways they were taught. And perhaps one of the greatest acts of healing is learning a new language of love that can be passed on to the next generation. If this video made you see someone differently, let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy exploring psychology, human behavior, and the hidden patterns shaping how people think, feel, and connect, consider subscribing, because sometimes your mind is playing you.